Good evening, everyone. Humble George here, as you might expect. I don't know why so I do that every time. But I have something for you tonight you might enjoy. You can see that my desktop is full. I mean, absolutely full of stuff I've been working on. But Jody is having a little trouble with her car, so let's just take a look and see if we can fix it. Let's get the hat on first. We're going to need that. All right. Bing, bing. There we go. That's how easy that is. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Let's go to our cars folder. These are some of the cars I've been bringing up to Shaders Patch specifications. But let's look at this. It's this rascal right here. Let's unzip the critter. And we'll see why Jody's having a hard time with it. All right, it's got an extension folder. It's a good car by the look of it. There it is. Okay, we don't need this one now. We can minimize that one. Go right into Assetto Corsa. First, we'll take it for a test drive. It's what squawk. What the hell was that noise? That was different. Let's go see. There it is. We'll give it 1 star just to get it started. Seems like I remember this car. Let's go take a look at it first. Let's give it an analyzation. Says it's fine. Okay. Let's take a look at it in the showroom. Okay. Let's see what it's got right off the bat. Does it have brake lights? Yes, it does. All right. Oh, look. Foldaways. How nice. What a nice, that's pleasant to find. We got pipes coming out of both sides. We got a nice array of beautifully lit up gauges. What's the problem? Let's see what we got for flames. We got one out this side, one out that side. Okay. All right. I don't see any problem with it so far. Let's hit the driver, see who we got. Oh, we got a good driver. I like those guys. All right. This is looking better all the time. All right, let's calm everything down. So far, my plate is not all that full. Nice job too. I love seeing all the other stuff. It makes it look so much more real. Well, let's find out what the hell's the problem. Let's take for a test drive, but let's not drive this track because you guys are sick of it. We ain't worried about that. Let's go somewhere easy. Now, just easy. All right, let's go here to test it out. Is that Dan Gurney? I like Dan Gurney. Parnelli. Look at that. Remember these guys. All right, we're going to take Dan Gurney. Let's just go. Everything looks happy, so let's try it out. Find out what is wrong. Why is Jody having a hard time? Bet you can't guess what car that is. There's only one of them on the planet. Boy, is it expensive. All right, let's get the sound up where I can hear it. It's got a real nice sound. Gears, we have 4, and they're adjustable. Tires are 30 and 29. Okay. Fuel, alignment, dampeners. Okay. Drive line, generic. Engine limiter. I don't know what this is all about. All right, let's just try it. Let's get this set. Yep, they're nice. Find out right here. Oh, we got play in the steering. That's weird. We do it definitely a play in the steering. A lot of shit on the windshield too. That's fourth gear, so that's all we got. Yeah, there's fifth. We don't have fifth. Windshield's nasty. I don't like it. That's realistic, but it makes it tough on the eyes. Alright, once we get around here, I'm going to kick it in the ass good. Give it everything it's got. The race car. Whoa, baby. Oh, I just barely hung on to it. Got a lot of play in the steering, I'm not sure why, but it's very realistic. It's realistic. I don't know how fast we're going. We get the cheater. Fuck, we're flying. $156, it's holding its own. A little bouncy, but 163. Son of a bitch flies. There's play in the steering. Nasty. Well, you just got to use to it. 164. Right against the red. Whoa, yeah, it's a little floaty on the downstroke. Yeah, but they would be that way. Whoa, baby, whoa, the fucking brakes are nasty. Alright. Okay, now, when you have a situation like this, what you want to do is you go watch the replay in slow motion so you can really analyze what the car is doing and wasn't doing. So let's take a look. Let's get this up out of the way. Let's give this a kick in the ass so we're moving. Let's take a look at it. Sitting high. Now let's slow her down and go to camera 5. Okay? Let's take a look at it. What are the wheels doing? They look to be... Well, they're neutral cambered. They look to be zero camber as far as that goes. It's sitting like a race car. You want this a little wedgy so it'll push down on the front of the car, but the ass end is a little high. Are the wheels different sizes? Yeah, it looks to be. These look bigger than the front ones. That's strange, but that's the way it is. All right. We'll find out when we get down into the curves. Now, this is the kind of stuff that Squonky's taught me to do, to watch, and you'll learn something. He says, Humble, you always think you know what the hell you're doing, and the trouble is you don't half the time know what the hell you're doing. Yeah, if I didn't like that little fucker, I'd stuff him, but I do. And he's right. Every time you think you know something, you find out there's a lot more to learn. So, if you'll bear with me, this will take as long as it takes. I'm surprised I don't see light. Oh, maybe I didn't turn the lights. Didn't I turn the lights on? I should be seeing tail lights. I have, yeah, what's going on here? How come I don't see any tail lights? And I don't, oh, these are probably backup lights. Okay, well, that's the first wonder, but that's not why the car handle's funny. Yeah, this end's too tall in the back. What the hell, he broke windows? Look at the fucking windows, excuse me, smashed the window. That's a piss. How the hell we break a glass already? Is that bizarre? That is friggin' bizarre. All right, that's bizarre. I don't remember hitting anything, do you? All right, here we go. First into the corner. And I wasn't hitting it that hard, but this is kind of a tricky deal. We're getting some camber now, but the ass end is staying planted. It isn't moving at all. I hope you don't mind this kind of a video. Well, boot it. If you don't like it, go watch whatever we would like to watch better. But if you want to learn how to do this, this is the only way I know to show you. Now those tires don't seem to have any rubber on them. Maybe they're slicks. All right. It's leaning, but not terrible. You would expect it to lean. It's got to lean. I mean, we're doing 109. Those cars never were the greatest handling sons of bitches on the planet as it was. Not bad, but I would say first off, really having bigger wheels in the back than the front is a odd thing. I mean, taller. Wide is okay, but taller is not so good. Raises hell with the ball joints. And it does throw the handling off real bad. All right, let's take a look at what happens here. We're still doing 102, no big deal. I mean, it's scooting, but it's a long ways from what you would expect. I haven't seen flame one come out of it, but that's understandable. There's probably nothing in the extension folder to tell it to do the flames. Now, back in the old days, when this was probably constructed, you didn't need any of that nonsense. I shouldn't call it nonsense. It's a different way of doing things, and it complicates what was a hell of a lot easier. It makes it not so easy anymore. But it does allow things to be done that you wouldn't have done any other way, I suppose. All right, let's kick this in the ass. Holy shit, it's all covered with gumbo. Wow, I must have gone through the long, holy shit. That thing is catching hell. All right, we do have a caliper in the back and in the front. Okay, go lay down. What's with that thing? Go. Now, we've got to see some brake lights coming into here, or we don't have them, that's all. One way or the other. We saw that we had them in the showroom. But again, this is more about handling than it is anything else. You can see that, well, we've definitely got, doesn't it look to you like that they're towed in the center? Or at least that outward one is. Not bad. But then now these are starting to go this way, which is to be expected. It's 105, 104. So we're on the brakes, though we don't see the sons of bitches. We have to be on the brakes. There's no way I'm not on the brakes. I should have been on the brakes for a block. All right, we're starting to see flames. This, all right, well, that's a good sign. Okay, we do. Now look, we've got some turbo action going on there. A strange thing. Okay, here's where the shit's going to hit the fan. Okay, we've got some camber here. The ass end is not moving one iota. This is going to start sliding now. You can rest assured. Yeah, it's a snowmobile at this stage of the game. 68 miles an hour, we got a fucking snowmobile. It's just dragging these bastards. See, they're starting to smoke. No, it's dragging them. These fucking back tires are not good. Okay, this one's smoking the piss out of it because it's dragging hard, and he can't grab. He's trying to grab 73 miles an hour. It's having a hell of a hard time. All right. We know that the back end has no suspension that works at all, that I can tell. Nothing. Zero. All right, let's kick it again. Let's see what happens here. This should really put the fuck to it. Okay, we've got some suspension, but basically it's too high in the ass end. We got a lot of movement. $150, yeah, you would. I don't know. I'm not poo-pooing the car. It's not a piece of shit. It's a long stretch from it. It might need a little love and care. Oh, we got some oscillation here. They were going just like that. Did you see it? Yeah, see it? See the oscillation back and forth? That's fucked up. Holy shit. See how high that went? 152. The spring, it's ass happy. It's springy in the back. All right, let's see if we can fix it. Let's see if we can fix it. All righty, let's open it up. We've got a data folder. Bro, that just made our life a lot easier. Okay, we've got a data folder. We got a ton of KN5s. Let's look at the extension folder to see exactly what we do have in there. We do have exhaust flame. Intensity 5? Shit, 5? 100. All right. Five. 100. Let's see these fuckers. That's all we've got? That's it? All right. That's bizarre. But that's all she wrote. All right. We can live with it. Well, it's just a matter of reading some of the stuff. Okay, it's limited, but it's there. Let's take a look at what we got. The brakes were the biggest problem. Wow. Weird. It's all spread apart. And I've tried putting these close together again to make them look good, and they don't work at all. All right. This is going to be a pisser. Well, here's what Squonky would have done. He's busy making dinner, so let's go down to see what we got for tires. There's tires Copia. Let's take a look and see. We've got Verticums. Okay. Vintage Verticums. All right. It's 3 wide, which isn't bad. I usually don't see that. And 320 in the back. And a radius of 320. That's interesting. 320 radius. Okay. Rim radius 0.190. Rim radius. Holy shit. 0.2032. What the? Oh, see, I told you they were bigger in the back. They are. Quite a bit bigger in the back. All right, that's the only set we got. All right, well that's going to make life easier. Okay, now what we do, holy shit, how many Capillas have we got of this? Why would we have so many? Now again, don't ever think the way I'm speaking is I'm trying to make fun of whoever built this vehicle. I'm not. I'm just looking at this situation going, this is different. Okay, graphical offsets are being used big time. Usually you see that when a 3D doesn't come out too friggin' good. But again, just because I've noticed that from stuff that I've done myself. Let's get this thing simmered down. All right. Here's what Squonky says. First things first, you take and you get a folder, okay? Now it's Cougar. Okay, Cougar. This is what we're going to do. We're going to open up the old Cougar Rooney, and we're going to start moving some stuff around. The tires are going over here. The brakes are taking a flying F for themselves, or at least we're going to move them out of the car. Brakes right there. Get them out of there. I think that'll work for now. We're going to get rid of these. I think. Okay. Get rid of the tires. I know. Where are we going without tires? Well, I'll show you. Okay. Now, we saved them over here, the originals. Now we're going to go over to Humble's toolbox. We're going to go down, and I hide the goodies in here deep. Hyper power parts. We're going over here, okay? We're going to get some good shit. There we go. Brakes. Copy and paste. Now, where did I get this stuff? I got this stuff from cars that were outstanding. If they had outstanding brakes, I grabbed them. If they had outstanding setup, I grabbed it. Uh-oh. Hang on, I got to pay attention. And this is the top of the line of all the stuff I've been able to find. You won't find better physics than you'll find right here. And I'm not going to tell you where I got them, but I did. So right now, that's all we wanted to do, because the car seemed to be fast enough as it was. So let's just minimize this. Now, will those tires work? No, not the way they are. We've got to open them up. Actually, that's the wrong way to do it. Notepad++. I understand that. I'm not interested in it. This is what we do. We're not worried about the width, but we have to have radius to rate. Now, you probably heard me say this before. Control C. Okay? Now, to avoid any troubles, we're going to do it this way. Now, What? What? What is this horse shit? Wait a minute, something's definitely wrong. You get out of here. Where the fuck? Oh, what is this? There we go. Control V. All right. Now, get rid of that. Come back to here. That's it. Something's acting weird from time to time. Now, oh, these are transams. Okay, that was the deal. Now come down to get the back. Don't worry about the width. We're going to change that. But we need radius to rate. Okay. As a matter of fact, let's get out of all of this shit here. Whatever's here, let's get rid of it. This can only cause trouble. Somewhere down the line, it's going to bite me right in the ass. Nope, come here, bald clean. Get out of there. Okay. All right, we got it from here. We got it from there, I think. Now, over to where the Cougar is. Let's take a look. Experimental slicks, they come from the Red Bull Racer. So if anybody's ever driven a Red Bull Racer, you already know. You've never driven anything in a Assetto Corsa that clings like that. So there we have it. Now our tires are happy, and they'll match the car. The brakes, let's take a look at what we had for brake power. We got 2400 brake power, and it's got a lot of extra goodies too. So let's go up here. We may not have the goodies, but we got, I bet they'll be good. 2997. And see, it's all together. It's not a lot of spread out stuff. Okay? Let's go see what happens now. Will the car run? That's a question we'll have to look into. Okay. All right. That's not a process for the faint of heart. And you can't just go fucking ape shit, grabbing entire car parts and throw them into the other car. That doesn't fly. I had an apprentice years ago who tried to do that shit. He would just bastardize the hell out of stuff. And some of it worked. All right. Remember we saw these fuckers work? Well, I didn't see them work in game. Did you see them work? As a matter of fact, they're working. All right. Okay. Let's go give it an analyzation. It says it's fine. Okay. Let's try it. Not changing 5 things at once is a good idea. It's better to change just a couple things. It's better just one thing. Okay, let's find out where the bear shits in the buckwheat. I did run it up to here, so tires 18 and 20. Okay, that's what we want. All right. What do you want? Go for a hot lap? We might as well. We'll pretend we're single racer. Never fixed the wheel, or my I gotta move it to 900 degrees so it'll be happy. Right there, okay. Brakes don't no longer pull to the right. Clings good. Look at that. Remember how wide we went the last time? floaty. Wheels fighting me a little. Oh, I thought I was gone there. Alright, 165 right up against it. Oh, did dip a little, didn't it? Let's go take a look at it. No balls. It is a nutless creature. Well, I got it at the highest possible setting for the. All right, what do you do? 329. Okay, 329. Okay, let's see what we can do next. 329. Let's go to the data folder and let's open up this setup next. A lot of stuff happens in the setup. Okay, if you want plug and play and you know what tires you got, these do start out at 18, but we need 20 in the back. I know it doesn't seem like enough, but that's what they run, those experimental slicks. Okay. Now, suspension. We're not going to monkey with that because we know that Baza knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to cars. We're not going to have any issues with him. Now, notice the minimal ABR. I always thought that the anti-roll bar, the more you had, the better it was. Not necessarily. It clings better with less. Okay, we got -2, max 2. All right. -2, max 2. What? We don't have any for the back. No wonder the thing's acting weird. Right front, left front. Wait a minute. Left front, right front, left. What? Camber. Left front, right front. Left front, oh, toe. We don't have any for the back. No adjustment for the back at all. I told you I didn't see it moving. All right. Okay. Let's go back to the toolbox. Let's come down to setups. Wow, I didn't see any wing on the sucker either, did you? Hang on. I'm doing the best I can. There's suspension advanced. It should have Packers. Doesn't have any Packers. Green Bay. All right. Left front, right front, left front, right front, left rear, right rear, left rear, right rear. Okay. Left rear, right front. Now, this is not a guarantee, but it's a place to start. Control C. We can go back up to the other one. Bing, bing. Control V. Bango. Right rear, left rear. 0, 0. Good, that's what they were anyway. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what the toe. The toe, I got to hope for the best. I don't know if that's going to be worth the shit or if it ain't. We'll find out though as we go. Okay. Now, I want to find out what we got for. It starts at tires, right? Right. Okay. Well, that shit's going to come to a cling. We're going to come up to gears like this. Well, I don't even think we need to. But we're going to definitely come from arrow. Arrow right to here. Control C. Comes back to there. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now, is that going to work for this car? We're going to find out. Now we want to get those Packers. They'll stop it from going apeshit. Suspension advanced. Control C. Tires. Suspension. And boom, 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 boom. Now we've got Packers. Okay. Do we want the dampeners? All right, we're going to try the dampeners. It takes up a lot of space. Most people don't use them, but they do help. All right, right to there. Control C. We'll put the alignment here, and then we'll go under the alignment. Camber, camber. Oh, we do have dampers. We do have them already. Left front, right front, left front. Okay, we've already got them, so we're going to go with... I'm going to go with his, because there's no reason not to. Front brake, multi, brake power maximum, 170, so if you want more brakes, you can have it. Engine limiter. Yeah, I've tried shit canning those in the past, and it don't work very good. Drivetrain, coast. Okay, final gear ratio. Okay, I think we're going to be satisfied with what we've got right now. Let's get out of here. Get out of here, out of there, out of there, out of there. All right, I guess that's going to save it. Let's hope. Okay, where are we? Toolbox. All right, data. Let's just make sure we got what we had. It only takes a minute to be sure. Arrow. Ah, speaking of arrow, excellent to come up with that. Okay, now, there's the Cougar, correct? Correct. We got to go to the arrow. There it is right there. Okay. Move to other view. Okay. Okay. The names have to be the same. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Woohoo! Mammy. Okay. We got wing 1 and wing 2 here. And we got wing 0 and wing 1. Well, here's wing 1. And it's just called front. Okay. Control C. Control V. And the rear is just called rear. I mean, why make it difficult? That's what it is. Control V. Okay? Beautiful. Now it's going to match. It's going to do something. Okay, we're out of here. All right, I'd say we're ready to do one more thing. We're going to give it a little bit more oomph to the fucking jock strap. Going to come down to power and take a look at what we got. All right, it goes to 9,000. Yeah, it looks good. It looks fine. Oh, we're not going to monkey with that. Okay. We don't just monkey with shit to monkey with shit. Let's take a look at the engine. Engine. Limiter 7,500. Default. It doesn't have any turbos. Torque is 140. That can throw you. 900 isn't very much, but it gives it a decent sound. Okay, hang on a second. We're done with setup and we're done with power. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to get a turbo for it. Oh, that's not what I want. Toolbox. Engine. Okay. Oh, this one's got a few. So we're going to grab Turbo 4 down to damage. Control C. Go back to our engine. Oh, there's damage down there. Hang on a second. Let me look at this again. If they come in under coast curve, that's what I had to know. Okay. And then this is called 0. And this is called 1. This first one's going to pull up to 6,000 RPMs, but we don't need it to go past probably 3. Red 7 is probably fine for that. Let's go see what happens now. Toolbox. Okay, first of all, we're going to take a look at what we've got. It's got 470 horsepower out of the box. We're going to recalculate now. And we've got 2,348. We used to have 2.97 kilograms to the horsepower, but now we've got only 59. So it's we got some whoop ass right to the top. It should turn the tires, I would say. Let's see what happens now. What did we have before? Do you remember for it was 329 or what? I forgot what our time was for a hot lap, but we'll see what we get this time. We might be pretty close to done. Gears, remember we go right up to the top. Tires are happy. Fuel is happy. Electronics, now we got electronics. We can go up to 20%. Aero, 3 and 3 is good. That looks good. Dampeners are good. Drivetrain is good. Generic. Engine limiter, brake power, we're going to go up to 120. Suspension, now we've got some room. ABR, a little awful high in the front. Okay. Suspension advanced, 65 in the front, no. We're going to go to 35. And we're going to go to 35 in the back. Leaders. Okay. Okay. It's running nice. Okay. Set the steering wheel. We got 20%. We don't have enough clutch. Hang on, gotta get more clutch. We don't have enough clutch. We're slipping the clutch. Data. Drive line. Okay, yeah, 800 ain't enough. Let's go to 33. Look at that old 67. Now that thing was a real piece of shit when I got it. It took a couple years to straighten that thing out. I mean, it was a difficult car to drive. It was all over the place. Okay. Let's, just for shits and giggles, we're going to put it in reverse and back over on the other side because I see where the rubber is we left there. All right, come on over here. All right, let's bring her up to 80% turbo. I ran out of gears. Drop her down to 30%. Now remember, we still got the engine limiter on, and I've tried taking those off when somebody puts them on and it ruins the car. Alright, she's clinging good. A little bit, it's not perfect yet, but it's not bad. It's oscillating. 164 is top end, that's all you're going to get out of it. That's it right now. It's as far as she can red line. Still pulls to the right a little. Lights the tires though. That's all we can get. 164 is going to be top end regardless of what you do for the turbos. All that's going to do is give you more horsepower to get off the line better. Oh, we're pushing too hard in the corners. It's not happy. It's doing it. That's all you're going to get out of it. 164s, that's it. We're already redlining the piss out of it. If we had damage on, we'd have blown the engine right now. That's probably long before this. It's fighting like a bastard in the corner. It's lively though. See how we did for a hot lap. Yeah, the brakes, it's still wishy-washy. You got to go easy on them brakes. You got to go easy on them brakes. You can't just jab it. If you jab it, you're going on your ass. Oh, I do have one. What the? Does that thing even work? Wait a minute. What the fuck? That doesn't work at all. Alright. Mirror's fucked. Or non-workable. Let's go take a look at it. There's no glass in it, maybe? See, these are shiny, but that one's not? Alright. Alright. 335. I forgot. We had 329, didn't we? So we did worse this time. Let's go take a look at that mirror. Oh, that's fucked. It doesn't have any glass. Hang on. No, it doesn't. There's no glass in it. See, that's mirror left. Yeah, that's right. It would be mirror left. But there's no glass in this. You would have to put a piece of glass in it with 3D. Whether he didn't give a shit to do it, or he forgot, or something else happened. But as you can see, and I'm not making fun, I'm just saying, look, you're for your own self. If you wondered if it's all chrome. Everything that highlighted right there is all chrome. And that was part of the mirror also. Nothing you can do about that. Alright, well that ain't what I'm here to do anyway. Just straighten out the handling of the car. I don't know what to tell you. It's not terrible. I'm not overjoyed with the sound of it, but it's not terrible. What have we got that we could use for the sound? Well, one thing you want to do, take a look at this. And let's look at the guides. Okay, Cougar, everything's Cougar. And that all the way down to the bottom, it should say. Huh. It should have said it again. Right there, okay. Alright, well, if you're going to monkey with this, save this one. Okay, just in case. Now, we'll go take a look at what we got. We got Mr. Fernandez's wonderful Corvette. We've got this thing. I don't know why it's in there. Forays has got a pretty good sound to it. We got all these heavy duty paid for mods that's supposed to sound excellent. But I don't want to use their sound because they'll get pissed off for harvesting it. Let's give it the sound of this little guy here. Okay, how do you do that, Humble? Alright, well you come over here like this. You come into here. You go to replace sound. We go fetch a sound we like. Let me look in here. This has a pretty good sound. That's a fucking amazing car. That is an amazing car. Alright, let's do that. Cars replace source and... Oh, they're the same. Ho-ho! He uses good shit. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, well, in that case, let's try it again. Replace sound. Let's go to the Fords this time. Let's go to this one. Did you choose that? Yes. Okay, we've got a sound. Will it make a sound when we go to the showroom? Sorry it's taken such a long time, guys, but it does take time. Sound. Okay. Now, if you do it, it doesn't have an internal sound, don't worry about it. It's got this sound. Okay, let's find out. Obviously, those are both the same. I changed the internals to externals, so I heard a better sound on the inside. Remember how it used to go weedy, 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 weedy? It was a strange sound, so I got rid of that. Let me check these effing lights again, because I can't believe that those don't work. These little fuckers don't work? They don't work. Little ones in the front are supposed to work. All right, let's not sweat that. Now, let's see what we got, because we're going to go over here. Now we're going to get interesting. We're going to minimize this. We're going to go to Content, Cars, the Cougar, the Extension folder. Going to open it up. Okay, and this is all we got in it at the moment. Let's get rid of all the other horse shit that's up here, because, as I've said a time and a half, it'll bite you in the ass if you leave it there. Okay, calm this down. Let's go up to this little guy. Not extend my stool. Come up there. Okay, audio volume. Now this knocks the shit out of my ability to have you hear my voice while the car's playing, but Control C. And bam, bam, and up one, and put it in there. Okay, good enough. Now it's going to sound a little different. The only one other thing we can do to improve the handling of the car is down here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And these work. So this shouldn't have anything in it. It does. All right, we're not monkeying with these. All right, let's see what we got now. This should be the last. We should be done at this stage of the game. I mean, it's going to get as good as it's going to get. Let's put it that way. Notice the difference in the sound? A little huskier. You won't hear my voice when we're riding, but know, I can hear you. I can hear what you're saying. In my back of my mind, you're saying all that bullshit that doesn't go one fucking iota faster than it did before. All right. Okay, I heard you. Okay. Well, now we're going to get a little more extreme. A little more on the extremio side. Okay? We don't want to go into here. Well, maybe we do. We're going to grab a drivetrain out of this one. Copy. And come to the Cougaroony. Open up his happy little place to save shit. We're going to grab the drive line out of here. Wing it. Castrate it. Pop a new one in there. We just made a change. Now, we're going to make another change. We're going to come up to the engine right here, like this, and we're going to give this 95. But humble, I know what you're thinking. It doesn't even go that high. It doesn't. Watch what happens here. Now we go into here. Told you it's yeah, it does. It goes to 9,000, doesn't it? Fuck yeah, it goes to 9,000. It was castrating our ass down here. Now it's going to start life at 90. It's going to go to 95. 182. 262. Okay. So, what? Look. 262, 249. No. 262, 279, 290, 327, just because I like the number. I just typed the shit in arbitrarily. 345, 283. He likes numbers too. 383. I do too. 395. 408. 417. I'm doing it one-handed, so bear with me. 435. 440. Magnum. 455. 463. 479. 493. There's our 408 again. But this time it's going to be 508. No, 515. Just because we can. Then we'll do a 522. It's going to have a little more umph to the pump, as Squanky would say. All right. So you're watching now. You do this shit now. We're going to see the results in just a minute, and then we're going to be done pretty much. All right, we got to start simmering this shit down. And here comes the simmering right here. 565. Now we're starting to simmer down. See, we're dropping her down low. So you think you can redline the piss out of it, you're going to have extra horsepower. Well, it shits the bed right here. 6,000 horsepower. What do we got? 5. But those turbos are going to be doing something now. All right. 504. Just give it a 500. Okay. 498. That's still a lot of horse. 404. Oops. Okay. Now, we'll go check and see what we got. Okay? Let's go take a peek-a-rooney. Okay. Oh, we got under there. Now, 2348. What do we got now? 2990. Don't let the numbers scare you. All right, let's see what we got. And this is going to do it. This is either to make us or break us. If the car doesn't handle this, then it's not going to take the build. Fifth gear. We got none of them too. About that. A little more back pressure. a test. It's just coasting, obviously. What do you think? Makes a little difference, huh? You gotta drive it now, because it's a handful. But you would expect it to be a handful. It's a fucking race car. It's nobody's fucking puffball. I got news for you. 100% turbo. Watch, third gear. But the engine's not slowing us down enough. All right. What do you think? You think Jody will be happy now? It's not fabulous handling. I mean, it's not glued to the road like it's on rails. But if you're willing to drive the piss out of it, I mean, it'll do it. I bet you it would do a reverse right here. Now there's a fucking litmus test. It does pull a little, but hey, that's the way they were. All right. What the flying bells? Let's take a peek at this shit. All right, that'll do it. Now, I hope you've enjoyed some of this. Hey, we're going to watch it back. Come on. Oh, there's a little difference in the rubber, wouldn't you say? I think the brakes work too, but I thought I saw them just a minute ago. It's a handful, but a race car should be a handful. And it hasn't even been in the 3D shop yet. Ah, see, we do have brake lights. I see them. Holy shit. I took it easy that time. Remember 164 was top end? Oh, it's dancing. It's dancing. $240, $50, $60, $70, $80, $95, and where the hell are you gonna stop? You sure as fuck ain't gonna stop there. There's no room. No fucking way. You need twice that to stop. Well, might as well drive her hard now. Sounds good, doesn't it? would barely play rubber. Look at pieces of rubber flying now. Here we go. I don't know if Jody will like it, but it's different than it was to begin with. It's a race car now. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I want to see some comments. Come on, guys. We can do this thing. If we get one more sub, I got 570 then, I think. Is that the 470? A few. We got a bunch of them. Good tribe of dudes. And ladies, too. Although they're quiet. I don't blame them. Anybody with a squirrel as a chief mechanic, you got to wonder about that shit. But back when I was a kid, having an imagination was a nice thing. Watch this. Here comes that reverse drop. Watch this shit. Holy shit. It's like the Tasmanian devil. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta get I want to see that forwards. Fucking camera. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Now we're talking. Okay. We're out of here, guys. I'm going to box this one up for Jody. And he'll either like it or he won't like it. But at least we tried. And we got a 233, which is better than the last. Oh, no. 243? Well, whatever. It was still better than what we had. And we could have done better than that if we really tried. I'd say we're going to give her all the stars. What the hell? I'll see you on the next one. I smell dinner cooking. Bye-bye.